So I had my first TBI in 2006. I was snowboarding, got a compression fracture of T2. From that, I had a lot of memory issues. The first neurologist I saw told me at 22 there was nothing we can do besides wait, and that was extremely frustrating to me. So I tried everything underneath the sun, everything that tasted awful, every tincture known to man. Lots of home remedies, every chiropractor, anything like that to try to help, because it was sad to me that I had basically a one-day memory. After one day, I forgot probably 75% of the things that happened the prior day, and it was really hard going to college. Well, A, I couldn't pass anything, but B, just friends, things like that, meeting people. It was rough that way. And then about 5 years later, after that, I had a second traumatic brain injury while mountain biking. That one, I hit the front of my head and had emotional issues, basically a 3-year-old. It was pretty bad. But with those two, I was able to, through time, like the first neurologist said, with time, they kind of went away. And then June of this past year, I was rear-ended, and it brought back a lot of those emotional responses that I had had from my second brain injury. And I hated it. I had tons of anxiety. I didn't sleep well. So I've had where I've hit the back of my head, the front of my head. I have had a lot of both sides, whether it's memory or emotional, different things like that. And I happened to see an article on these guys, and it was scary that it gave me hope to think that some of those things could be taken away, like they said they could. And after a week here, seeing a few things that have happened, I would have to say that they didn't disappoint. I was able to sleep through the night and feel rested for the first time in 9 months. Last night, so usually at the end of every day, I'm just so wiped out mentally that I can't do anything. I don't play with my kids. I don't really do anything with my wife. I'm just kind of done by the end of the day. I don't want anybody to talk to me. I just want to sit in a dark room or watch Netflix, just basically nothing. But last night I got home and I noticed that my son had tracked some mud in the house, and I swept it up, and I helped my wife with dishes and putting food away, and then she came in and she saw that I was doing laundry on the bed, and she, making fun of me a little bit, she said, "You're doing laundry? That's the best money we've ever spent." But the part of it is that even after a long day of training and therapy here, I still had the ability to choose to do something, and I haven't had that in a long time. Even prior to the last accident, some of those things have just not been in my life in a long time. So I really like what they've done for me here.